XRP holders, listen up, we need to get familiar with a new name. Because, let's be honest, every time we hear FOMC, Jerome Powell, the Fed, we all get flashbacks. Powell has made it crystal clear. He's not cutting rates. We've been sitting here staring at not cut, not cut, not cut across the board, while back in the Trump days it was cut, cut, cut. It's been nothing but zeros, no action, and no real entertainment for the markets. But here's where things get interesting. The man who could lead the next chapter at the Federal Reserve is Fed Governor Chris Waller. He's officially on the shortlist, one of 3 finalists. The names floating around include Waller, Kevin Warsh, and Kevin Hassett. But Waller is the one standing out, and I want you to hear why. Waller recently said, "I think we need to start cutting rates at the next meeting. We don't need to stick to a rigid path. We can adjust depending on conditions. Over the next 3 to 6 months, we could see multiple cuts." That's the kind of talk we've been waiting for. Imagine September with a rate cut, then October, November, maybe even December. Whether it's 25 basis points here, 50 there, it all adds up. When cuts come, the dollar weakens, and crypto usually pumps. And let me tell you, I've been watching the charts closely. Just earlier today, Tron dumped hard and instantly recovered a big whale sold. People panicked on X, then it bounced back. Classic market behavior. Now let's talk about XRP. There's huge speculation about a Ripple ETF approval in 2025. On Polymarket, the odds are sitting around 94 or 95%, and Bloomberg is reporting above 90%. That's almost a lock. If it gets approved while cuts are rolling in, we're looking at serious upside. I told my community today that I bought more XRP. Price is sitting at 2.82 right now. Consolidating, moving sideways, pretty boring on the 4-hour and daily charts. But to me, that's opportunity. We're holding steady before the big moves come. Back to Waller. The Hill just reported on September 5 that he's one of the 3 finalists to replace Powell. He's already a Fed governor, working side by side with Powell. But unlike the others, he's openly calling for cuts. That's rare. Remember what happened to Fed official Mary Daly when Trump fired her? Politics plays a role here. And look at history. In 2022, we saw aggressive hikes 75, 75, 75, non-stop. But now, we're staring at the first real chance for serious cuts since late 2024. When Trump won and cuts came in November and December, markets rallied hard. If that cycle repeats, XRP could be one of the biggest beneficiaries. Now, people are saying Trump just put Chris Waller in the running. Reports from just 15 hours ago confirm it. The names are Waller, Warsh, and Hassett. But honestly, Waller looks like the frontrunner. He's already inside the Fed. He's already talking about cuts. And he's already engaged in conversations about crypto and stablecoins at major conferences. He's not an outsider. He knows the system. This guy has also made it clear. Trump's tariffs aren't fueling inflation, and the Fed should focus on supporting growth. That's refreshing compared to the usual stale Fed talk. He's got balance, he's got common sense, and he's not afraid to call things as they are. He's also realistic about central bank independence. He said criticism comes with the job, and whoever leads next must keep policy non-political. That's huge, because if the Fed chair just becomes a yes man to any president, the system breaks. And that's why I like Waller. He's not a yes sir candidate. He's level-headed, he sees the data, and he's actually talking about giving us at least some relief, even if it's just 25 basis points. That's better than nothing. Powell, on the other hand, has stalled for far too long. So, XRP holders, we may be entering a completely new chapter. A Trump-backed candidate who actually favors cuts, plus an XRP ETF almost guaranteed in 2025, and a market setup that looks eerily similar to late 2024 before the last pump. Now's the time to pay attention. I'm bullish, I'm buying, and I'm holding. This is a name you need to remember, Chris Waller. And don't forget, click the first link down below, sign up, grab those trading bonuses, and join the 2-0 XRP giveaway. Congrats again to our August winner. That's it for today, fam. I'll see you in the next update. Peace.